Coach, thank you. It is a beautiful night here in Southeast Texas, and the roof is open at NRG Stadium in Houston. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Houston Texans.
Keep playing hard.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And right away, he lost the football. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Kill. Alert flare.
Now a handoff looking right.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now they try the right side here. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Watch twist. Check. Whip. Watch the whip. Slam. 25. Check 25. Switch. Shift. Watch the shift. Check 25.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Murray gets it to Gordon. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
You got time right there. Hey, look. He's coming.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, Quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So on fourth down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Haskins and the Redskins come up first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Check. He's checking. He's on.
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. Slings this deep from McLaurin. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual-type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
But we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
From the 24, Murray. The catch made by Hopkins. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Check 56. Watch twitch.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fielded just inside the 20. Can't ask for much more than that. A 50-yard punt followed by a loss on the return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Go now. 59. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Kill.
On 2nd down, Love. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Out here all day. Let's go. My ball. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's over. Mike, check. 59. You don't want none of that. Get it. Pick up the ball. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Check back. Check. Lucky. Look the six. Pull it. Half. Jump. Alert 3.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. We're scoreless after one. Now a handoff looking right. He's got the first down here inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 in a first down. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Redskins' 21-yard line.
Set, ready. Let's go. You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare. Check 3.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Kill. What? Kill. It's great. Rush in.
And they give this time to the tailback. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Switch gears. Check out.
Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Now Gordon. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now for Love. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Check, 47. Here we go. 36.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play.
Here we go.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a handoff looking right. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They'll wind up... Getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
1. Here we go. It's Pittsburgh. Hey, shake it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing on first down is Murray. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Take 4, take 4. Kill. Go. That's fine.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray going deep for Hopkins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Let's go. Mike's 59.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Haskins slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. They go play action with Haskins. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good pickup there, a 22. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, here's Love. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. On play action, Haskins. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Check.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me. Check 59.
Now Haskins on first down. He finds Howard complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you've got to run fast. Of course, you've got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness,
Come on, baby.
there's a premium for all of that now.
25.
On second down now, it's Love. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check 31. Check 31. Wide. Let's go.
It'll be Love to try and get the first. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Shoot. Watch the air. Check, 59. Silver. Sponge. Relax, Mike. Check the backer.
They'll run for it with Love. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
Sacramento.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Yeah. Mike's 50.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. That's caught by Howard. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 47-yard line.
59 Mike. Check 59. Let's go, D. Let's go. Check your hot read.
Geis. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
You think you won't get this? You think you won't get this? Mike 5'9".
Third down. Here's Haskins. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run with Love. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Let's go. Is the mic. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. He's checking. Crash. Get it to him, check. Put it to him. Check. Get the mirrors back and go. Hey.
On third down, Haskins. He wants it all for the end zone. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down. It's been a struggle for him accruing yards in this game passing the football. So there he said, hey, I'm going to try to chuck it deep, but another incompletion.
Has to be a little bit frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle for him here in the second half, hoping for one big shot to get him out of the doldrums.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Hey, 4 down. Showing that
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Switch. Mike 18. Go. Our time. It's our time.
Murray looks to throw again. Second and 10. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Montez Sweat has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. The Texans on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 15. Murray with a 3rd and long. He's got Fuller. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and run for it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Out, 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 out. Kill, 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 kill. Go. Hey, turn it up, turn it up. He's coming. Double up. Let's go.
Murray now on first down. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And again this time to the tailback. Second down a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now they try the right side here. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
First down, Murray. Looking left sideline, incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Running right, it's a handoff to Gordon. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Let's go. You tighten up. No. Check, nickel, nickel, nickel. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Switch.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
At the Redskins' 2-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
6 guys. Check on them.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Texans push further out in front.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in. Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
This is Love. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Alex Anzalone on the tackle. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Haskins on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
4th down, here's Haskins. He's going to let it fly. He's got it at the 15. And touchdown. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Mike's 59. That's 59. Come on, D. 59 Mike. 59 Mike. Check.
Here we go with Haskins. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Check 4. Kill. Alert flare. Hatchet. Undercrunch. Pick the edge. Come. Shoot. Big edge. Watch out. No train. Under 10.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, partner, I haven't seen a vote for most popular player on the team. This guy's got to get a lot of votes. He does not care, does he? Totally unselfish, physical runner, doesn't worry about yardage, just keeps moving the chains, being a team player.
Check. Fresno. Whip. Watch the whip.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Switch.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got some space here. The 20. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for Houston, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else, in their sanity as they move to 4-6. And now they'll get the short week as they get set to play at Dallas on Thanksgiving. Meanwhile, for our visitors, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.